Exway Atlas, all-terrain electric skateboard. The board we've been waiting for so long, we should call it the Exway At Last. I have a pre-production unit, which I've been using for the past couple weeks, as you can see on my Instagram. I'm still working on the detailed review because this is a relatively pricey product. I want to make sure I cover everything you may need to know, all the features and benefits, as well as the flaws, so that you can more easily decide if it's right for you. If you don't want to wait and price is not an issue for you, I can give you a very brief review right now. Right now as in towards the end of this video. For now, let's talk about the origin story of the Exway Atlas, because stuff like this should not happen in this day and age. On March 19, 2020, Exway was suddenly and deliberately attacked in a video made by Evolve Skateboards. A video which will live in infamy. Exway at the time was not in direct competition with Evolve. In fact, Exway was the only major e-skate brand from China that did not have an all-terrain board. Exway's focus was on building electric skateboards that resemble traditional longboards and cruisers. Nevertheless, Evolve decided to target Exway. Evolve's video essentially says that electric skateboards made in China, or as they call them,
China boards,
are inferior to Evolve's self-proclaimed premium boards, completely ignoring the fact that Evolve's boards are also made in China. To demonstrate their point that Evolve boards are superior to boards from China, Evolve borrowed from a YouTuber a pre-production Exway Flex, a board from a completely different price point, and performed a number of drag races. As expected, the $1,700 and $1,200 Evolves outperformed the $700 Exway Flex in acceleration. But what was off about those drag races was just how poorly the Exway performed.
Go! Oh, it doesn't start. Huge lag.
That same pre-production Exway Flex was later handed over to another reviewer. That reviewer connected the board to its mobile app and saw that the board's power configurations were still in their default settings meant for beginners. So not only did Evolve compare their boards with a pre-production board from a different category and very different price point, they did their drag races with a board that was configured to be safe for beginners, and they used those misleading results to support their claim that Evolve boards are superior to boards from China. Claiming superiority over another demographic based on false notions. Remind you of any organization or party or clan? To nobody's surprise and to many's delight, Exway responded by announcing that they were building an all-terrain board to compete head-on with Evolve. The major e-skate brands in China stopped collaborating with Evolve's Patsy,
and I apologize to Exway.
And the community decided that Exway's soon-to-be released all-terrain board would be called Atlas. But 2020.
Over 1 million have now been infected.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Wildfires continue ripping through.
America mourns the loss of a powerhouse.
Would you shut up, man?
The vaccine.
Anti-Asian hate. Critical shortage of containers during the pandemic. It is also causing delays in delivery.
Finally, after 10 months, Exway officially released details about the Atlas and made the board available for pre-order. Rumors of four-wheel drive were confirmed to be true, and those waiting to give Evolve a big fuck you with their wallets were now able to do so for only,
oh wow, that's expensive,
$1,600! Up to $2,200? With the standard discount, it's actually now $1,449 for two-wheel drive and $2,049 for four-wheel drive. That's a little better, but still. Their announcement last year said that it'll be at a price that's reasonable enough for everyone to enjoy. I suppose that's open to interpretation. The Exway Flex is considered better than a boosted board in many ways and costs only half as much. So understandably, Many people were expecting the same kind of value from the Exway Atlas versus the Evolve GTR. The two-wheel drive Atlas is actually less expensive than an Evolve GTR, especially the Carbon GTR, but the four-wheel drive Atlas starts at $2,049. That's a little bit more than the Carbon GTR. So, is the Atlas worth it compared to buying an Evolve? Well, here's the thing. For people who've been shopping for an all-terrain board, whether the Atlas is a better deal than an Evolve is really not the question they're asking. Because if you want an all-terrain board that's better than an Evolve, the truth is, there are many all-terrain boards already available today that are better and cheaper than a GTR. Better speed controller, motors, battery, remote, especially the remote. Basically all of the electronics. Notice how Evolve has never done a comparison video with their direct competitors. So the question now is, if you can already get an all-terrain board that's better than an Evolve but cost hundreds of dollars less, why would you spend more on an Exway Atlas? What are the Atlas's advantages over its real competitors? And are those advantages worth the higher price? Like I said earlier, I'm still working on my detailed review, but if you want a very brief review from me right now, here it is. My pre-production Exway Atlas is not problem-free. There are things that are still being tweaked. If all you're looking for is an Evolve alternative that's better than Evolve but cheaper, there are several options already available from other brands. But I think it'll be a long time before we see another board like the Exway Atlas. Another all-terrain board at this quality and at this price. I was shocked when I saw the price of the Atlas, but after spending time with it, I actually don't think it's overpriced at all.